So, welcome, my beloved friends, divine feminines, healers, channelers, and everything in between. Conscious being of love that we have all come together to continue with this journey, with doing this channeling workshop and course to learn to channel, voice channel. Not only for that, even if you are already a channel, this is going to help you to expand and any other gift that you have. So this is for our viewers on YouTube. This is our third workshop. There's the number 1 and number 2 that you can find on YouTube, and I will put a link under the video so you can, if you see this one first, you can go and watch the others if you feel guided. Always follow your heart, trust what you're receiving, and without further ado, I will begin with prayer. As for me, it's very important to begin with prayer. I invite you to close your eyes or simply be in the present moment. Feel comfortable and feel grounded. And we are calling upon our divine self, divine presence I am, our guardian angels, spirit guides and team, to come and help and support us with this beautiful gathering for channeling workshop. I call upon Archangel Michael for protection to create a sacred space around us so we can channel these energies and co-create together this beautiful crystal temple of light to hold the highest frequency of love so we can be a clear channel for the information that we are going to receive. The intention is to co-create together a safe place for those who are here present and those who will connect with this information later on can learn how to voice channel and can expand in their own gift and endeavors. Might this be a sacred place of love, respect, friendship, and community. And I welcome all of the archangels, Archangel Uriel on the north, Archangel Raphael on the east, Archangel Michael on the south, and Archangel Gabriel on the west, Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon to creating this beautiful bridge between heaven and earth so we can anchor these energies. Calling our beloved Jesus and Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, to be with us, the Sanat Kumara family from Venus, and all of the light beings that are here with us. We thank you all, and we ask all these things in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Hello.
So here we are. This is the way we're going to work today. We have our dear Rudy. She is the moderator and the lady in chief here with the questions. She's really good helping me with this. Today the program is a little bit different because the Spirit showed me how we're going to do this. So the first thing we're going to do a quick review of the two first lessons. So, and we're going to do a review of our homework. So in the first two lessons, we went through what is channeling. I will mention some of the things that we already touched in the two first. We talk about what was channeling. How can we trust or believe that what we are channeling is coming from source? So for those of you who were not present here, you can go on the YouTube channel and watch those two first, and you have a lot of information, wonderful information. Other thing that we saw is how can we know if we are connecting with the source? or if it is our voice or the voice of our ego. So that is so important to really make the distinction and to embrace and to really connect with the divine love and non-judgment, so we can be on the flow. Something very important that comes to mind, that we talk about this, I think, in the first one, a very important point is, what if we don't love our voice? What if we don't love the way we channel? What if we don't love the way we receive, or we feel insecure about? So we had the answer in those two sessions already. But now I would like to hear from you if there is something that comes to your mind that you want to share or talk about the first two encounters that we already have. If there is something that you would like to share with us, feel free, no pressure at all. So if anyone wants to share something.
I would say if it's a loving message, it's from the channel. It's not from the ego.
Yeah, yeah. And when it comes
She
to
broke,
mind,
she broke
yes?
up. I couldn't hear that. Could you repeat it?
Okay, if it's a loving message, it's from the channel, whoever you're channeling. It's not from your ego.
Yes.
Yes, and when it comes to mind, what is important is to remember the connection with our heart chakra, our throat chakra, our upper chakras. Because when we are channeling from the upper chakras, the connection is really strong, and the message comes through the heart and goes through our throat chakra in a loving, respectful way. I can also say by experience that sometimes in the channelings, there are some strong messages that come through. Very strong, you know. Let's not confuse loving with judgment and aggression. And, so for example, if you're channeling and you receive a strong message that address a situation, the message can be strong, but it will never be disrespectful, it will never be judgmental, it will never be hurtful. And even if the message is strong, it will be made with love. So love doesn't mean that the voice is going to be sweet. No, because when I am channeling dragon consciousness, very often it comes with such huge power that it can sound aggressive. It is not aggression, it is power. So there's that distinction. But when we are connected with our heart and our higher chakras, we connect not only with the sound, with what we are hearing on the message, but we connect through our heart and through our chakras. So, if you are in tune, if you are really well connected, you will feel with your energy field if that message is coming from love or is coming from ego. We all have the gift to channel. Everyone has that gift. When we are in tune with ourselves, when we are quiet enough to receive, we can channel. The difference is how aligned we are with who we are, how open our heart is. If someone is channeling and the person is judging you, the person is belittling you, the person is accusing you, that person is channeling from a lower vibration. It is up to you to listen to that and make the connection and think, do I resonate with that message? Am I gonna receive someone who's gonna judge me, not being nice to me? So be aware of that, because yes, we can channel high frequency or lower frequency, but the power is within us. If we open up, or if we hear something that with our body is like, hey, no, I'm not listening to this, then I have the power. The power is always in us, and channeling is a safe process. So that is all what is coming to me that is important to remember, that we discussed in the two first course. And it is
I
just,
thought of something.
yes, go ahead.
I remember I asked about if one of the questions was if you weren't sure you were channeling a message, or you got too intellectual about it and you were questioning the message you got, whether it was just your own ego or it was the real message. And one of the answers was that you could start out by channeling through writing, because you're writing so quickly you don't have time to question it or think about what you're writing. So you're definitely just writing the message that you channeled.
Yeah.
So that was just for the new people who missed.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing. That's so wonderful. Also remember that we channel in many ways, different ways. Can be voice channel, writing, drawing, making. So for those of you, today, now we are ready to begin our third. We did our review. The homework, just quick touch base. The homework, we had a homework last week, last encounter, and it was to think about an image or something that we ask our higher self, our guardian angel, to give us something that we can relate to know, okay, this is my go-to channel. So I know some of you, Jane, I know you did your homework. Did it work for you?
Well, I haven't tried it. I was thinking for 2 weeks. I kept changing my mind what it should be. And then
Okay.
finally, just an hour ago, it came to me. And what I wanted was to feel this extreme peace come over my whole body. And then I know I'm chanting.
Yeah, that is a good one.
And
All it can be is to have an image, talk with your higher self or whatever guide you have, and ask for a specific, you just made a connection, be at peace, don't wait for nothing, don't have big expectations, because expectation very often comes from the ego. So just be allowing and trusting. The same way you breathe, the same way you are connected with your higher self, always connected, always surrounded by love. So just be in that presence, ask for that sign, and then just be open to receive whatever it might be is going to be. Just trust in that. So we are going to begin now our today session. We are going to be working. So the guides, they said they wanted me to use this oracle card for today. It's called the Native Heart Healing Oracle from Melanie Ware. That, I think that's the author. So we are going to be working with 3 oracle cards that I will align now. On top, we will have conscious channeling. I will do a grid with that right away. Then we will have, under this card, we will have this card that is crown chakra, because we receive the information, right? And then under that, we are going to have this, that is the heart chakra. So I'm going to put these 3 cards in a grid next to me, and you will receive the energies of this. Thank you to the author and spirit for bringing me this information for our session today. And also, for those of you who are not aware, we will also have this beautiful symbol of cosmic love that will be supporting us with this connection. And I am wearing that symbol on my t-shirt that I printed, so I have it on myself, just embodying this love and receiving, being the channel for love. So love is the answer for everything, and when we do things from love and out of love, everything flows, including channeling. So I think we are ready, and also we are going to actually do a practice. Today we are channeling. Which is great. I'm so happy for this. This is gonna be very easy. So my guides showed me this. It's called Oracle of the Seven Energies from Colette Baron Ray. And we're gonna work with this oracle, and I still don't know how, but we're gonna be channeling with this. So that is the plan for today. Okay.
Should we be getting our own deck then? Do we need to purchase that deck?
No, not at all. You follow your own inner guidance. This is just for us to practice today, but you follow your inner guidance. If you really like it and you wanna buy it, that is up to you. But it's just a practice. So we have already went through the 3 points. I presented the activation. Okay, so yes. Okay, so for the 3 cards, conscious channeling, crown chakra and heart chakra, I will do a prayer to work with this, and then we'll go from there. So I invite you to close your eyes if you feel guided to, just to join me with your heart in this beautiful prayer that I ask Source, Father, Mother, God, Divine Presence, I Am, Higher Self, Guardian Angels. And I ask for that knowledge and cosmic wisdom to manifest through conscious channeling, so we might be able to receive high frequency information. We willingly use our power and our voice to ask for this loving, conscious connection, so we can receive this information for us, what is important for us in our life. And we want this connection to come through our crown chakra, expanding our crown chakra, activating our higher crown chakra, 5th dimensional crown chakra, going to higher dimensions. We are connecting our 5th dimensional and upper dimensions to our crown chakra and going directly to our heart chakra, expanding the heart and connecting with our 5D heart chakra, so that we may be channels of love, purity, good intentions, channels to be in the service of love for the highest good of all. That purity of our heart open up to receive this beautiful message that bring healing, liberation, abundance of all kind, guidance, direction. That these messages and higher knowledge from the cosmos come through us and help us to create a better reality in our everyday life, the life of our family and others, in our communities, in our countries, in our planet. That these communication skills, higher communication skills, connecting with Archangel Gabriel, Archangel of Communication, connecting with the higher aspect of planet Mercury for communication, so we can receive and communicate. Not only voice channeling, but whatever spiritual gift that we have, that we can use it with trust, with confidence, knowing that we are protected, and the love and the good intentions of our heart really put us in a state of receiving these energies and sharing these energies with ourselves and with the world. And so it is. Amma na agriti simini aibiria akai starum an andri karostara. Dar gurkis anmara aturki itibiris anamara turke araburistarato. Ner kushida aturke imri arakis atrum di irakar undi sarambar idere kulstarin dit akurtana. So we are also activating the chakra, the turquoise chakra, that is between our heart and our throat chakra. This is divine communication. When our throat chakra and heart chakra are aligned. So there's an activation for that too. Activating our solar plexus, 5D and higher frequencies and dimensions. So we have the power to believe in the message that we are receiving, and to do this in a balanced way. So we are clear channels. And so it is. So it is. So I invite you to take a deep, deep, deep breath in, so your solar plexus is gonna be filled with this pure air. Breathing in. We are ready. So we are going to the question for, we have the Native American collective here with us, and they have a message. So I am open to receive your questions, as they are going to answer through me. So who is going to ask the question? Rudy, do you have a question? Anyone has a question? Or we just allow them to speak? Okay. It seems we are going to allow them to speak. Let me just... I am white feather sheep. I am pleased to be here in this sacred community. In our people, we used to gather together to connect as a community with a spirit of the earth, Mother Nature. That feminine energy that is so loving and abundant. We always treat our mother with reverence and respect. And receiving messages was part of our everyday life. As Mother Nature is communicating with us, we knew about the seasons, the weather. We even knew when was the time to go and gather our food. We only had to take what we needed, not more, not less, just enough. And that was good. We gathered together in ceremonies where we will prepare ourselves to receive more information and guidance from the cosmos, the stars, the moon, the earth. And these practices will come back again. And you are the souls who are remembering. So today, I am here to bring these energies, these memories back to you. As I speak, the energies are surrounding you, touching you, and the connections are being made. Your cells are waking up. That information that is within your DNA is being activated. You will experience dreams and visions in the following days. You might be able to remember some of these dreams. Pay attention to what you receive as we are planting seeds of light within you. As at this moment, you will be called to use that inner guidance, that inner voice. Channeling is not only about speaking, but it's also about listening. Being open to listen and see the signs that you receive. Channeling or receiving any miracles is the same, in the sense that it is all about receiving. Don't ask and then close the door. And you can do that if your ego mind begins to doubt what you are receiving. Don't close the door. Simply allow and observe. Keep the information to yourself for a while you observe, listen, read if you are writing, and allow this information to come through. For those of you who enjoys doing art, observe the images. Don't judge. They don't need to be perfect. Simply trust. At this time, the informations that you will receive will apply to your own reality. These informations are to help you to improve your life and situation, and those areas in your life where you has been stuck for a while will begin to release the blockages. Simply allow, simply trust, and trust the divine perfect time for everything. If you ask for something, but you are not fully aligned with what you ask, it will take longer time for this to manifest or to come to you by the fact that there is a misalignment between what you are thinking, but between what you are vibrating. Don't be impatient, as asking for something is a very important first step, so the rest can follow. You are being aligned. Your frequency is being raised by your higher self, as you all are souls who chose to be awake and be a beacon of light for others. You are all doing very well, and we are very proud and we applaud your efforts. We invite you to work with the shapes that are in nature. These shapes are also known as sacred geometry. You can find this sacred geometry everywhere in Mother Nature. We are assisting you to connect with our natural gift in communicating with nature and recognizing the signs of nature. you will be called to work with herbs and animals, as every animal has a message to deliver. We leave you now with love and peace. So that was the message. Thank you, thank you. I was seeing a triangle like this. I also saw a pink rose, and I could see how light was radiating and the pink energies were around us. And I also saw a dragonfly. So I saw a dragonfly, but I saw like sacred geometry around the dragonfly. So if you look for the meaning of these images, perhaps you might receive a very specific message for you. So we are ready to now go into practice, my friends. This is it. So we are going to practice with this oracle of the 7 energies from Colette Baron Reid, and I'm going to do this, okay? I am going to pick a card and I'm going to be channeling from the card, but then it will be your turn to pick a card. I will hold the card for you and you will channel from the card. Now, don't be shy. This is not a competition. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare your gifts. Don't compare. Don't compare. What you receive is valuable. What you receive is the right message for you and for those who will listen to this message. Your own unique blueprint has something to deliver that no one else can do. So trust. You know everything is within you. That's all what I can say. So let's see what is the message. What I do personally, I shuffle the cards and I always ask my higher self, divine presence I am, to align me with the message that I need to receive now. Okay, here we have it. I'm curious. Oh. So, what I do, this is the card number 6. And it says, it is what it is. It's so funny. So I am not going to read what is on the booklet. The message that is on the booklet can be something else. But what I do, because I have this gift, I like to touch. Very often I do that. Not always, but often. Why? Because we have chakras in our hands. And there's information that we can read through our hands. The chakras in our hands is one of the chakras that is a higher chakra above the 5th dimension. Is connected to our Christ consciousness. So it doesn't mean that you have to do that it doesn't mean that you have to touch it, but it means that you have to think that you might have a different way of connecting with the energy, connecting with information, and simply allow that without judging. Don't try to copy someone. because we are all unique. Simply be honest with yourself and try to be yourself. Try to be yourself. Try to trust what you are receiving. You are good enough to receive. You are good enough to share. What you have to say is important and it matters. So right away, what I am seeing here is I see Jesus. He's coming and he is not wearing the normal garments that I see him normally. I am seeing him actually wearing a traditional costume for ceremonies, for sacred ceremonies connected to the earth. And I see that he is like on a corridor, and behind him I see a wheel with the 4 directions: north, east, south, west. And I know that this is connected with this tradition so important of recognizing all directions and our own connections is connection with heaven, connection with the inner earth, connection with the angels, connection with galactic consciousness. This is what I'm channeling from this image, from this oracle card. So the message for us is to see Jesus, that energy, through different energies, religions, traditions, to see the beauty and the sacredness of those traditions, to understand that communication englobes everything, that we are not alone, and that we cannot talk communication if we do not understand how communication works within ourselves, how we communicate with our Mother Earth, how we communicate with our siblings. And the way we communicate with our siblings, the people we know and we see, is the same way we communicate with our galactic brothers and sisters. So we are in this important moment at a threshold where we are going, those who are aligned with this kind of communication, where we will begin to communicate with our galactic brothers and sisters, higher self, in a deeper way, level. And in the near future, physical contact will be possible for those who have learned to communicate from the heart with love, without judgment. And Jesus is the perfect example because he was always open to communicate with everyone in a loving, non-judgmental way. When we judge ourselves or others, we are bringing those energies. While we are doing so, if we meet with our galactic brothers and sisters, we will bring that judgment, and the experience would not be a good experience. So what he is saying is that we are at the right path at the right moment, because we are expanding our inner communication, so the future communication with our galactic brothers and sisters is getting closer. But we have a solid rock foundation, because We are doing this communication from love. And our galactic brothers want to communicate with us through channeling to begin with. So that is the message. And number 6 for me, what I'm getting now is related to, family connections, loving connections. So that's what I got. You might have, if you see the image, but you get a total different message, that is perfect. It means that you are receiving something that is meant for you. It can be even the total opposite of what I say. It doesn't matter. Just trust in what you are receiving. If you receive something, just connect with the image. So I am going to shuffle again. I'm going to pick 3 cards and I will allow you a volunteer, because this is volunteer, but if you are shy and you don't want to do it in public, that is okay, but do it in your mind at least, do it in your mind at least. But if someone is volunteer, I'll be gladly to pick. So I'm gonna pick 3, and out of the 3 you will pick the one that you feel is oh, let me see. We have 3 cards that jump. Okay, so okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This couldn't be any better than this, honestly. Wow. Okay. So volunteer. Is there anyone who would like to try to channel? Okay, we have Jane. Okay, we will begin with Jane, and then if someone else wants to try, go ahead, trust your inner guidance. Okay, Jane, what do you want? 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Good. So the card is number 32, quieting the mind, and this is the image. I hope you can see it.
Okay, I got a message. Should I share my message?
Yes?
So what I see is that the shadows in us are being forced out because the light in us is becoming brighter and brighter, and we're raising our frequency and the shadows are leaving. So the light is forcing the dark out.
That is very profound.
So that's for the general consciousness of humanity.
That's very
And quieting the mind means we have to go within to do this. So we need to take time to go within to help this process along.
Yeah. Wonderful. Very profound. Thank you so much for sharing that. You see, that's an aspect that I didn't see. What I see, what I receive from this card, and that shows how we can all bring something different. For me, right away, what I saw was the Kundalini, the fire going up,
Yeah.
connecting with our crown chakra.
Yeah, I can see how you would see that now.
Yeah, in this case, you see, Jane connected with a portion of the collective that is going through that process. Me, I connected with a portion of the consciousness that is already in the process This collective has already quieted their mind. They have done the forgiveness. They have transmuted their own shadows. And they have the Kundalini on fire. They have aligned themselves. And now they are a bridge between heaven and earth to receive and to ground those energies. So you see, there's no right and wrong. Everything is perfect. So I'm gonna share now the 3 cards, then I'm gonna shuffle again, and if there's another one who wants to try a channeling, we'll do. The first card was number 7, a deep breath. The second card was the rose kiss, and the third card was quieting the mind. So the message was relax. Don't be so hard on yourself. Be open to receive. Allow the divine to kiss you. Allow the divine to come to you. Allow the divine to help you. Just quiet the mind and be on the receiving mode. So you see, with a beautiful message for all of us. This is just perfect, perfect. Now I'm going to shuffle again and see if there is someone else that wants to try a channeling. And you see, it can be as simple as just sharing a couple of phrases, but it's when you do this, even if it's simple, you're trusting yourself and you're showing the universe that you are ready to channel. You are ready. You are already channeling. Trust and confidence. And other thing, you can channel whoever you allow yourself to channel. If you want to channel Jesus, you can do it. You can do it. Want to channel water, a tree, you can do it. Okay, they are telling me what. Okay, good. So, good. Just number 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow. So in this case, they said to me, through telepathic communication, pick from this side, pick card number 3. I count 1, 2, 3. This is the one. They say from the other side, pick card number 4. And they said, now just open wherever you want and come down and take the card. And that's what I did. So many ways to communicate, many ways to receive. And if you think that I am this good just because I am gifted, let me tell you, I am this good because I have practiced, because I have developed my connection with my higher self and my angels. I was not this clear before. This is just practice. Anyone can do this. No one is better than anyone else. No one is more connected. You just do it by practice. So I have 3 cards. Any volunteer.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, which one? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
Good. Thank you, Rudy. So number 2 is, we have number 4 and we have great and full. Okay. Are you ready to? Okay, take your time.
You have great love, and you are full of love, because love is all there is. Love. That's it. I could cry. I'm done. I'm done. Did you hear me?
Yes, 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 that is beautiful. That is beautiful, Rudy. You were really concentrated on that. You see how she took her time. She went really deep, and I could, because I'm very sensitive, I can connect with the energy. I knew she was on a deep space. I knew she wanted, there's a part of her who wanted to get it perfect. Like she really wanted to feel that she was feeling it, that she was connected. You know, it was like a part of her trying to get it perfect, trying to get it, and suddenly, poof, that connection happened, the spark, and she was able to share that. That comes from a deep place, a deep place. Thank you so much.
So I asked um, for help. I don't know who came through, but that's what came through.
Yeah, but I'm happy that this happened, because this is a great example. When we want to channel, very often we have so much belief about channeling that we put, you know what he said? Don't put the brakes. You ask to open the door, but then you close it. How we close the door? We close it with our mind, with the pressure that we put ourselves to do something perfect, to do it in a certain way, to sound on a certain way. So this is just perfect. We are on the perfect environment to learn and to understand. It's all about an inner travel inside of us. So what I see so many blessings coming to us. I see that we have come to a place of listening. I see that our ear chakras are being activated because we want to listen. Why we want to listen? Because we haven't listened before. Now we are ready to receive that message. The fact that we want to channel a high frequency information is because we are finally ready to listen to. So a lot of blessings, a lot of information coming through, a lot of wisdom, but also is spiritual blessings, but it's also physical material blessings, and a lot of love. You know, the love, a lot of love, divine feminine energy. So the three oracle cards that came through was a burst of magic, great and full, and the power of purpose. Phenomenal, great cards, three together. Look how beautiful. And they are so interconnected. The global message that I get from this is welcome magic in our life. When we welcome magic, where we don't question, where we don't allow our ego to get in the middle, our cup will be full with wisdom, love, blessings, money, freedom. And all of that is taking us to, is related to our purpose. What is our purpose? How many people ask themselves, I still don't know what is my purpose. I still don't know. And it's a valid question. You don't have to know the answer right away. But when you believe in magic, when you open yourself to receive what is going to happen, you are going to be on the path of your purpose. It's going to be so clear for you that you will have to ask. You're just going to know. I am on my purpose. I know what my purpose is. And I see it unfolded in my life. Purpose is something that is not a line that goes all the time. Purpose is like a main idea of something. You know you are on your purpose because of the way you feel, you are aligned with, you are happy, It's clear to you what you want to do, but you don't have to do it uh, in a certain way. It will change. So it is 5:11 already, my dear beloved friends. I don't want these sessions to be too long because I want to respect between an hour, hour and a half, hour 15. I would like to leave the rest of the time, 15 minutes for questions and sharing experiences if you want to. If you want to. So, yes.
When you were saying the prayer when we started, I could feel in my crown chakra all sorts of energy coming in, and like I was connecting, and they were saying they were connecting with us. And then all of a sudden, I woke up from falling asleep. So it was just in the prayer. Why would they put me to sleep then? And then I'm assuming I woke up when the prayer was done. I don't know. Maybe I was asleep for longer.
No, it means that you were being connected on a higher level where your ego mind, your mind, will not close the door.
Oh, good.
That's what it means. So we have a message here from Ariel. She said in the card she saw a white bird, and behind the bird is a Wookiee from Star Wars. Ah, amazing! I got a lot of you know, that galactic energy. I got a lot of that. Like I really felt their presence very, very much. So Anita have to leave earlier. She's saying hello to everyone. And if anyone else wants to share if anyone else wants to try a channeling, please let me know. We can do other one, but at the same time, I don't want you to keep you here because I know we are all busy. But if there's someone who still wants to try this, please let me know and I will do. Don't be shy.
I just want to say something really fast. Can you hear me? Am I unmuted?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whenever I get a channeled message from somebody, when they hit something really close to me, I cry, and so I think that's why I was crying just now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
hits me.
know.
Yeah,
The emotions can
yeah,
come through, and especially at the beginning when we are channeling and we are allowing ourselves to receive more very often, we cry. And is we cry, it happened to me because I could feel a level of connection and love that I never felt before, and that just touched my heart so deeply that the tears were kind of, I guess, gratitude. And
yeah.
it's just been really touched. It's like, oh, I am important enough to be heard. I am important enough to receive this message. It's a mix of emotions. That's what happened to me, but it could be something else to someone else. But okay, I have a message from Ariel's. Ariel, I am always overwhelmed with love and cheer. Yes, Ariel, I know. Ariel is such a sensitive, loving person, a huge Ariel's oversoul is an angel, okay? Ariel is from the angelic realm. I have seen that. And Ariel oversoul comes to me very clearly from time to time with messages for me. And that is amazing how connected we are, how well connected we are. So if anyone else wants to try at channeling, or if not, then we're gonna close with a short.
And then I'll try. I'll try.
You'll
All right,
try?
all right.
Wonderful! Good! Let me shuffle this. Okay. So, connecting with the energies for channeling. Okay. 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 Okay, we are ready. So 1, 2, and 3.
I'll go for 3, please.
Okay. 3, number 17. Number 17, I think in the tarot is the star card, and here is the storyteller. Okay. Oops. All of a sudden the light became very bright, huh? Did you notice the change in the image? Very, very bright it became all of a sudden.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready. Okay. Shall I speak?
Yes?
Okay, so I got, we each have our own unique key to unlock our own special unique gifts that are related to our story of all our lives that we are living, because they're all parallel, past or future. Yes, just that basically. It's hard to put it into words. I have a lot of
Mhm.
feelings.
Feelings. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I will tell you what I saw. Uh, I connected with your higher self, and it was your higher self who told me what cards to pick, the content. And what I saw is an ear activation on your ear chakras. They literally, I saw blue light, you know, coming like wave from your ears. And the three cards is, first one was in perfect harmony, number 11. And you see it's a lot of music, but this, it even has the shape of an ear, you know, like really listening. The second, and this is your higher self who picked, it was again quieting the mind. So look how important this card is. And the third one is the one, the storyteller. So again, all of this is related. It's a main message all the way, is quieting the mind so you can listen the message, you know, and then you can write your own story. You can receive your own message. And yes, I also saw a lot of sexual energy in this third card, you know. We all receive different information. I saw a lot of sexual energy coming from this card, you know, and it's really both the feminine and the masculine coming together to write a different story. You know, when our energies are in balance, we can write a different story, a better story. So my dear beloved friends, I thank you for your presence, for your love. I'm gonna close with a very quick prayer, and then we will see each other in 2 weeks from now. So I would like to close this session saying thank you to all of the beautiful beings that are here with us, our higher self, our guardian angels, Archangel Michael, for keeping this place safe and protected. I thank all of you for being here, the divine, but also all of you for taking the time of your busy schedules to be here, to just expand and get to a new level of communication with yourself, opening your heart to a higher consciousness. So I say thank you. I bless all of us. May we be guided, and may we be able to really trust our guidance and to be able to voice channel and to expand all of our gears. Thank you. Amen.
Um,
So